How does PvP work? Is my ping good enough? So this is quite a common question worldwide, and there's one important factor to understand in this game, and that is that it's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. That means that the network protocol is completely different compared to many other games that many compare it to, such as MO2 or similar games in terms of combat. The big difference is obviously that we support several thousands of players that can play in the same game world and fight, which you can't in those games. So that means that we have specifically built this network solution to handle the latency in a completely different way. And that means that you can't really compare the latency between those games and Mortal Online because it's not the same thing, it's not the same system. So having, for instance, 5 in latency to the server or 105 is not different at all, because we take this in consideration and have built in a system to handle the latency in a proper way. And that is also one of the reasons that some of the combat may be a little bit more slowed down, command pace, to make sure that everything is synchronized and accurate between all the players. And that is one of the key components that made our game very exciting in terms of real-time combat, which is flattering that it is compared to multiplayer games that isn't a massively multiplayer game, because it's so close, but obviously with a few differences. And that is the main difference between our game and most other PvP games that isn't made for a massively scale like our game with thousands of players in the same world.